Welcome back to the Max Curse Challenge, where the aim is to beat chimps on the DLC with every possible negative modifier you can add. I would go through each and every single one, however there are a lot of them, so I'll just slowly scroll through. This is part 2, by the way. Hopefully you caught part 1, but in case you didn't, let me just explain what happened. We died. What a shocker. But on the final boss, so we made it all the way there, which was an accomplishment in and of itself. And could have been doable if we got an easier map at the end. This time around, to spice things up, and also because it might be just as good, we're gonna switch out our starting party. Quincy, with a 003 dart and a 002 boomer, has I think one of the best chances of giving us a fighting chance to beat stage 1 and beyond. Now because of the curses, you can pretty much just remove Quincy and the starting artifact from the equation, so we're basically just left with these two here, the crossbow and the boomerang. To cut to the gist, I re-rolled the first stage many times until I got a starting combination that I think I was okay with, and this is the result. We've got this map here, and I've decided I'm going to take this path through here. At this crossroads here, go north, and then go north here, because there's a lot of loot chests back to back to back. In a max curse run, you're better off avoiding these mini-games and these mini-bosses as much as possible, because you're gonna either get no score at all, or the 1% chance you can pick up a silver, but that is, again, very rare. And merchants you normally want to avoid because the shop prices are double, so you ain't affording anything from that. The reason why the starting party is so good is because at the starting campfire, you can simply mentor this to the sharpshooter. For only $2,000, you got yourself a very respectable all-around tower. Good against camos, strong balloons. Only issue is group stuff and light balloons, but that's what the 002 boomerang is for. Couple of refreshers also, due to max curses, we have 0 artifacts to start. Blank state, and only 10 of them we can pick up at a time, as well as a party cap of 3, so we can only add 1 more monkey to this gang here. And no matter what, you can always start with a 0-2 for dart in any map, so that's the great thing about this thing. Low-key though, I think it might be worth restarting, because we got a very easy map for our first encounter, which is not good because I'm pretty sure we can't run into this map again. I'll eat my words if we do, but I think we just removed, sadly, the easiest map out of the equation. Because with curses, there are no beginner maps, therefore, that was probably one of the easiest maps we're ever going to get. And based on the comments on the first max curses run I did, you guys really seemed to enjoy it, which caught me by surprise. Because I thought the challenge was a little bit too restrictive. This is exactly what I mean. We only have one choice of one artifact, which actually nerfs us because none of these 2 monkeys have an ability. So I'm simply losing attack speed now. Now, I could drop that artifact, however, I think I'm just going to drop it only if I can't beat a round and I need the 10% extra attack speed. Otherwise, maybe I can exchange the artifact at the shop, because it is worth tokens, and tokens are pretty hard to come by. I mean, literally anything is hard to come by in max curses, that being said. That being said, we have a chance to pick up a 3rd good tower at this campfire here, which is why I like the layout. Not so much the RNG since then though. So, oh man, I don't know. So I actually wanted a tower to help me cover against camo lead defense, because as you see from my 2 monkeys so far, I don't have that. This lead, this camo, but where's camo lead? None of those 3 towers had it. Which is a concern, because based on the round set, there's a camo lead on round 19, which we might have to face. Before I restart the entire run, though, there's still a chance that the artifacts we pick up from the chest here can give us, like, a monkey adding to our party, which in turn could contain a camo lead. This does beg the question, though. I saw some of you bringing up suggestions in terms of maybe I should do max curses minus 1 thing off the list, just to make it so there's actually some more variety in what we're able to do. Otherwise, this run basically just comes down to pure RNG. And to that I say, as much as I want to do that, that does, yes, kind of defeat the purpose of the challenge. Because I can't really call it a max curse run if it's not max curses. It'd be very awkward to be like, hey, we're doing a max curse challenge minus 1 thing. I think based on comments, it was like 50-50. People wanted me to try max curses minus a couple things, and some were like, stay pure to the challenge. I think I'll stick to the latter, even though that will inflict more pain and suffering across me. This is good. It doesn't give me a monkey, but it does give me an arcane bolt, a free arcane bolt shot on my Dart Monkey and Boomerang. Unfortunately, I don't think that arcane bolt can hit Lead Balloon if it's just like from the top path wizard. So, 2 more chances. This is bad. We have nothing to put on fire. Okay, I did the math, and technically we're not screwed, because I think at the very last encounter, it'll end on around 17, so we are safe from, like, dying to camo lead, which means I guess I can bank my risk at the merchant shop and hope out of the 8 artifacts there, one, we can afford an artifact that gives a camo lead monkey, or 2, I don't know, somehow lets our monkeys hit camo lead, like, say, Splody Darts would be nice. That's actually the artifact that comes with the starting party. Well, anyway, second last chance for best luck here. Come on. Yes. We found it, y'all. Spike Factory is huge. We can simply upgrade to 201 for camo lead popping. And that's our weakness covered. Now, which of these do I drop? It's a tough choice because Wallfire is pretty good, but I think because intermediate maps are generally harder, I think there's a higher chance this is more useless than this. Like, I'd say the Ricochet is more versatile if we get a tough map. So it hurts, but goodbye to the wizard. We're now running with Boomerang, Dart, and Spike. And if I didn't show already, Phase is the final boss we have to deal with, which is actually kind of concerning because, well, we can't do Middle Path Spike Factory. And so our Boomerang, which could normally be upgraded to a pretty strong, like, turbocharge. Well, guess what? That's completely useless against Phase, so, rip. Also, watch out, because Bazaar here could be low-key scary. I'm gonna do a Spike Factory next to this, and the plan is to upgrade to Smart Spikes, because it'll drop in the back of the track, which works, mostly because if Bloons already can't pass where our 2 monkeys are, we're dead anyway. So stay over here. I'd like if it was maybe a little bit further left, but that's probably about as good as I can do. But Spike Factory, very nice safety net, especially because we only have 1 life to deal with, and 1 life overall. There's no healing campfires because you're capped at 1, so the moment we hit any defeat screen, the run's completely cooked. Got a little bit of PTSD from shoots, if you know, you know. It's also in reverse, but I think this strategy probably works out okay. Once again, because of dual lane, smart targeting on Smikes is really, really, really good. And I guess the straightaways aren't too bad too. Round 15 means we have to deal with a mob at the very end though. Thankfully, I think the sharpshooter is pretty good against that. It will come out on the right lane. If that helps me prepare for it a little bit better, I just know that right now I definitely don't have the mob damage though. Fortified lead's so OP that I need to buy 012 Boomerang this round for tank speed. For the best chance possible at making it through, I need to make sure to keep my options open, but sadly, I think I have to drop my second dart this round. I think here's fine, right? I think it has to also be attack speed, but for now, let me see if I can get away with just a 004. Nope. That pink goes through. Redo the round. 024 then. Surely 2 of them do the job. Oh, really? Wow. Not good enough. What is this stupid-ass round? How about 022 Boomerang then? Is that a little bit more reliable? Looks good from there. Nope. Okay, how about both Dart Monkeys and Strong? Maybe we just let the Spike Factory take the camo reds, because, I mean, it's just camo reds. But focus the Rams down first, so the Spike has less to handle. Oh my god, it's not enough, though. I have to drop everything this round, it seems. I don't even know that guarantees. Maybe I'll do it last, actually. Last maximizes the, like, pierce of the 024. So maybe that's more important. So strong, and last. Come on, come on. Don't maybe drop that last 002 Boomerang. Looks good here. I think this does it. Oh, down to 2 spikes. Maybe not, maybe not. 3 spikes now. Can we finally say GG? Good riddance. Once again, also, due to the difficulty of this run, I think it's completely fair game to use stuff like Time Machine. Like, just go back in time to change the strategy because this challenge is so brutal. But once again, I'm only going to do that if the run is genuinely cooked. So then I guess we could add an asterisk. Before then, we're going to play fair game and I guess not use save states. How about these F-lets here? Very close to breaching. But nice, we have $3,000 to work with for the last round here. Sadly, I cannot afford spike balls. Let's try the following. 2 crossbows with ricochet, and nope. And this counter was coming in too, great. I can try building a second Spike Factory back here, because it is the last round I can go all in. Still, I don't know if that's gonna be enough, though. I think I need to get a lucky crit. The more I look at it. Oh, fudge me. Okay, how about... Can I buy... No, I can't buy Ricochet in the middle of the round. That sucks. That sucks ass cheeks, because I need something that has good pierce to back up the stuff here. 202 does not cut it. Far targeting does what? Okay. What if I want this closer? So that it pops them up a little bit earlier? I don't know. Let's see, though. What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? What does it do? Last? First? So close. Perhaps I need to start the round with smart spikes here, and I think I can buy 202 in the middle of the round. How's that? Also, we're gonna switch to first the moment. Now? Now? Oh, I can't get Ricochet. That kills me. Okay, far targeting all the way in the spike. Do everything that we learned over the time here. And nice. I combine both things I learned through restarting. And we barely grazed through 15. Sheesh, one more to go, but it's not gonna be easy because I think there's 3 mobs in 16. Now, the minigame here, it's one of those things where, once again, I'll entertain the idea, but there's no chance I even beat 28 rounds, especially on Bloons Prime. So, for all intents and purposes, this is just cosmetic. But yes, you are allowed to quote-unquote die in these minigames, because you only get one... You only lose a life when you retry it. So they give you one chance to beat it, and if you die, I mean... You just simply don't collect the artifact, that's all. And yeah, I told you, dead immediately. Wasn't even close. Alright, hopefully this map is easy. Good enough. Okay, just one round to unlock new monkeys. This round's tough. Not the only time round 12 has been tough, but I think this on strong, plus this on smart targeting does the job. Nice. And now breathe the small sigh of relief now that we got that round through. We'll do a second crossbow up here. So let's see, can we beat one mob on 15 here on an easier map? Yes or no? Yes, we can. Good. 3 this round is a little bit more sus, so let's try a Bio Boomerang. See if that gets me there. There's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you can really see a difference between Adora's tempo and shoots here, ladies and gents. Nothing to worry about. Just now, the final boss phase. Maybe if there is a good artifact at the merchant, we can drop the Boomerang for it. We basically want to go all in on just beating this first, because that'll be a major milestone in and of itself. Come on, come on. First off, how many tokens can I spend? I think 13 of them. Yeah, I can basically get 1 artifact. These 2 are sadly out of the equation. Not gonna get into this because it's too expensive. And I'm not gonna lie, these options don't look overly great. We can get a heli pilot, but it's not a damage crosspath. And there's nothing else that really adds monkeys to our party. Or really helps us against phase. Probably this at best. 16% extra damage on our spike factories. I think it's probably about as good as we can get, sadly. Yikes. This sucks, but here goes nothing, I guess. Did I also exchange 1 extra token? My bad. Let's hope that doesn't matter. Map is very important in dictating a victory or loss. Wow, this is the probably best possible map we could have gotten. I said Cracked was the easiest one, but Sulfur Springs might have that beaten. Sadly, I don't have Juggernaut, or the artifact that lets me bounce off of, like, walls. And no, the jar pickle you saw earlier is only against map order, sadly. So sadly, the only way to damage phase right now is probably with the Sharpshooter. I don't want to use this for DPS, definitely not. We need it for backup, but I think we also need to progress the rounds as quickly as possible so that we can get to the, well, the next one earlier. We gotta beat 6 rounds to be able to get a second of these towers. So what are we waiting for? Send it out. I'm personally gonna pick this time, maybe a Glaive Ricochet in this guy. And we'll just simply have the crossbow set to target this the entire time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed by the Sharpshooter damage so far. Like, that is not bad at all. Oh, and I just realized, right. Phase, like, will turn some balloons from non-camo to camo. So great thing we have that spike balls back there, eh? Otherwise, we would be cooked. And holy crap, why the hell is it still overwhelming our spike ball factory? Not a good look. I'm starting to regret the Glaive Ricochet choice, by the way. It seems absolutely worthless. Last time I only got through half the HP of the final boss, so if I just get there, that would already be technically a new PB. And yeah, holy crap, I'm shook about how good Barkus is right now. I guess I'll try to put it back on first just for the mob here. Back on first now, back on strong, okay. Now, do I want to put this here because it's going to jump forward? Phase is going to jump forward. Let's put it just to the left of it. Left of it. 2 back and strong now. And do I maybe want to try a DPS Spike Factory now, or should I just stick to the plan? Stick to 302s maybe. Sure, let's build a big, beefy Spike Pod. Why not? Why not? This one doesn't have these smart spikes because, I guess, I don't know. It already hits in the same spot anyway. Mobs are still a big issue, especially the insides of them. We're really relying on the spikes to do a lot of care work, eh? Indeed we are. Okay, I'll switch back to first occasionally. Don't want to be too risky here because we're down to the last ball. Holy crap. Genuine last ball there. Okay, I'll just drop my 002 boomerang. Maybe I'll upgrade it later, but for now, both back in first now. 3 rounds for the third monkey, which might be important. I'll put these back in first now because the F-mob is really tough. I don't want to take chances against that. I might die here. No. That was lucky. And come on, show me the halfway mark. We're so close to hitting it. So close. Alright, and now it's not too far away from being able to hit again. So that was like, I would say, the perfect intermission part for phase. Oh man, that portal, I just remembered. It's brutal. Brutal. How about a more glaives here? For the group PP? I think I'm dead here. Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Crap. Both Dart Monkeys on strong now, just for the mobs coming in this round. I need this to pop earlier, come on. Nope. Yes, actually, that worked good. I am very much worried about the last jump forward, though, because we're not gonna have any time. The balloon's gonna spawn so far ahead. So the moment I can start hitting them again, I have to have everything focus. Every dart focus phase here. But again, it's hard to juggle, because these rounds are gonna increasingly harder. And I don't have the personnel for this. Okay, maybe I have the personnel now. We have a third dart monkey, let's get it down. I'm not a fan of the fact that this boomerang monkey, it cannot see the downside here. Maybe I should have put it on the bottom island, my bad. And we're dead there. By 3 freaking balloons, yes. 3. Well, it looks like 1 restart does it. Yay. Shield breached, I repeat, shield breached. Bad news, a BFB is coming. A big freaking blimp. Okay, all hands on deck here. I think it has to be in first now. Because I don't think we have the DPS here. Come on. Come on. We're dead. Ugh, last Moab. And me. Okay, with whatever money I got is 101 Spike Factory. Maybe the spikes will be enough here. Wow, 239 made a difference. Let's go. And here we go, last goal. Thankfully, these 2 towers are still useful. Amazing. And we have another boomerang, but we don't have a lot of money to work with. So, I need to keep with this F-mob here. Please clutch, please clutch, please clutch. Oh my god. I'm going to explode in joy if we can get this done. And maybe explode in other ways? Oh god. Stupid F-mob, man. How about 022 boomerang? Come on. Nope. GG, 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 GG. Don't tell me I'm cooked here. I'm cooked. And me. Alright, sadly, guys, I bricked it. I have to use save states now, sadly. And that involves going back in time to, 1, fix my boomerang placement. Like, basically, instead of more glaives in that awful spot, down here should preserve so many more spikes, and I think that's all the change I need. Believe me. So again, put an asterisk on this run if you feel like it. But I'd rather do this and see it through than, you know, end the whole run because I don't use save states. More glaives putting in work, though. I think this on closest is really good. This can swipe Moabs, but doesn't touch balloons in the first go-around, which is huge, for reasons I think you can very easily see. This round should be easier with more glaives, right? Clutching up? Barely, my god. Okay, back to our tied round. What else can I panic drop? Maybe an 022 boomerang or 202? We'll do 022. See how that does for me. Come on. 1 more F-mob here. Pop it. Nope. Oh, crap. It might still be the same result. Nothing to do but pray to RNG. Nope. Nope. I can't do it. When not even the more glaives can save you. Wow. Come on. Again. Oh, what the hell? I'll take that. Please don't let these rounds be hard. Please don't let these rounds be hard. I'm out of options, basically. BFB incoming. I mean, if it's not a fortified, I think it's handleable. Please, 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 no. Too much, too much. Okay, last try in the moment the BFB spawns out. Last chance here. Otherwise, I am out. And we probably have to go back to, like, the first round again to rebuild our D. I don't want to rebuild D. But I'm gonna have to, yeah. It ain't possible. Now that we restarted, first thing we're doing is, first off, not getting the boomerang up there. We're just starting with the more glaives at the bottom immediately, because that 302 is useless at the very start. Maybe we can now save money for a turbocharge, or, I don't know, buy a boomerang. Okay, just trust in the same turn we did again. So everything on last. Did the BFB back in first here. Back in first now, back in first now. Look how early that BFB pops. Come on. This one's strong. Get him. Get him. Oh my god. Since the buy boomer is a little bit short, we can buy Kylie immediately, I guess. I don't know what that would change. Here goes nothing, I guess. Here goes nothing. I can't buy 023, and now I can. Too late, right? Same thing. Last Moab. And me. Would here be a better placement for the Kylie? We can try. So remember, back in first here. Back on strong now. Back in first now. And middle of the round. Got it. This is a much better spot. It's done. 25 is done. 26. Don't. Oh, it's gonna move the BFB forward. It's over. Why are these rounds so dumb? Like, seriously, immediately a BFB after we struggled to beat a BFB last time. I literally don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Well, if mobs are an issue, then I don't know why I didn't try this yet. Just get a mob press instead of buy a boomer. This does mean, though, I don't think I can afford a second spike ball. In other words, this thing has got to carry way, way, way more than buy a boomer plus spike ball combined can be. But if we want to maximize our chances, we basically have to keep Darton strong. We can't let it get to round 26, or else we're cooked. And I definitely don't like it when I'm cooked. Here comes the F Moab. Oh, we didn't get a press there. Shit. Well, not having a second spike balls really, really nerfs our Moab damage, eh? I can't beat the second F Moab of the round, eh? Sorry for saying A so much, but I am stressed. Alright, after 10,000 years later, I'm not even kidding. This is probably as good as I can come up with. Basically, I think I missed sometimes putting this on close would not clip the Moab, so it's important to place it on the first round in the right spot. Also, Moab press in this spot as well, and this sharpshooter is moved a little bit to the right. Capiche? Because of all those changes, we now pop round 23 a lot earlier, and so we beat the round barely still. But there's a lot of time. So come on, quickly, quickly. Dan last 3k, best it's ever been. I gotta do a little bit of first starting to pop that early. Ooh, nice snipe. 3,000 damage to go. Come on, come on, come on. We don't have to worry about the balloons after the fact. Oh, is there a way I can probably... No, I can't. I can't. I have to beat the BFE first before winning. Damn, down to 800 damage. I think I gotta do that same thing I did last time. Let me set it to last in the moment the BFB spawns, come on. Last, last, last. Just for a little bit. Back on strong now. Back on first. And back on first then, come on. There's now 700 more HP than there was before I had to try to beat this alone. I still can't beat it. I hate this. Oh, this shit's gonna be the death of me. This one's good. Holy crap. Okay, it's done. Focus on strong. 400 damage. 200. 100 and 0. Just clutch up here, please. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Yes. Plan the parade, tell your friends, tell your family that we finally did it. And the fact that it took the easiest map to just barely scrape by speaks volumes about just how insane max curses are. That'll do for this one. Stay tuned to see how far I can get in stage 2. Hint, probably not very far. Although I can pick up the Essence of Phase now, so now I don't have to worry about camo. That's pretty big. GG's, that, yep, indeed took a bit over 2 hours. Most of that time on the final boss, of course. And yeah, as a small preview, it does look like we're cooked. We can either take all campfires and nothing else on the right lane, but get a bunch of loot here, but we have to play a lot of encounters. We'll think about that next time, because I'm pooped. Again, leave a like if you enjoyed the suffering. Check out the first Max Curses too if you missed it, and see ya.